Hi guys, this is Anisha here and welcome to Cat King. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top colleges through NMAT. Okay, people who are coming to the Cat King's video by me for the first time. So guys, I have done my MBA from NMIMS 2015. Then I did an executive management from Harvard Business School. Post that, I worked with Marico and Henkel. So that's my background for all of you who are watching us for the first time. I would like to tell all of you guys, stay tuned to the channel. You all will get all the updates for all the details about NMAT, SNAP, all these exams. And today's video, we're going to be putting dedicatedly focus on top 10 colleges through NMAT. There are a lot of colleges which are through NMAT. So we will pick and choose and, dissect and understand about all of these colleges so that it helps you guys to choose and decide based on your scores where to apply, what to target further ahead. All right. So let's get started. The first college topping the list of colleges through NMAT, of course, is our NMIMS Mumbai. So here you have NMIMS Mumbai has got three programs. Okay, three very specific programs which they have is, first one is your core program, where the fees for all the three programs is nearly all about the same, but core and HR, the fees is 22 lakhs. Okay, you have 600 students in the core program. Here you have the opportunity to choose specializations of marketing, finance, general management, operations, and IT. Based on your interest in the second year, you will select the electives. Okay, then you have the HR program. This is a completely different program. You, from the first year itself, you study separately. Usually HR also is a part of the colleges to choose in the second year as specialization, but in NMIMS it's a hardcore different program. So if you're very sure you want to do HR, trust me, this is going to be an amazing place for you. There are 120 students. Average CTC is around 14.9 lakhs. Highest is around 22 lakhs package, which is really great. In the core program where we talk about, the average was 18.3 lakhs. Highest CTC was 38.5 lakhs. 38.5 in fact was offered by Google, which is a really amazing package and profile also coming on campus. Here we're not talking about the international placements. International placements mein dekhenge to highest is somewhere around 53 plus kind of package. Let's talk about the general ones. Okay, now another advantage of NMIMS Mumbai that you get is the kind of committees that we have on board. There are a lot of different committees where you get an opportunity to do marketing, finance, operations, explore that, case study competitions. There are a lot of live projects which are offered, and because it's in Mumbai, you have a lot of corporate exposure as well. So that's the key advantage of this entire Mumbai campus. The third program which the NMIMS Mumbai offers is called as the DSA program, that is data science and analytics. Here you have got 60 seats in the data science and analytics program. Its fees is around 24 lakhs, and it's a 1+1 year program, which means 1 year in India, 1 year in Purdue. And Purdue is truly well known for analytics and data science. So if you're looking for a global exposure, you're not sure MBA or MS, and you don't want a midway between, this program is good for you. The cutoff this year for all of these three programs was 235, which is really great. And you, if you have done, then you will be selected. There are less chances of a second merit list for these programs, but yes, if you guys are there, you can have a look at it and wait through the same as well. Then comes our second set of colleges, which are the NMIMS off-campus MBA programs. Good thing is now the PGDM programs are also now called as MBA programs across campuses. So here we have four campuses. First is Bangalore. The fees is around 18 lakhs there. The batch size is 240 students. Okay, then we have Navi Mumbai campus. 16 lakhs is the fees. Batch size is around 120 students. Third, you have the Hyderabad campus. 16 lakhs and 120 students again. Last is your Indore campus, where the fees is somewhere around 15 to 16 and the batch size is 60 students. Good thing is you have good companies coming on campus to all of them, good specializations, very nice different faculties which are very well experienced being a part of all of these campuses also. In fact, Navi Mumbai has been growing really fast. That is the newest location or the campus, but it has been growing really fast and getting a lot of exposure thanks to being the proximity of it being to Mumbai campus, right? So these are the off-campus NMIMS programs. Then we talk about the NMIMS Center for Excellence, which is there. This is actually in the NMIMS Mumbai campus itself. There's a different wing, just different set of classrooms. It's, in the same Mumbai, the big swanky campus that you see there only, but it's a different institute altogether. They have two programs here. There is business analytics. This is the first year, which is the batch which is passing out. So it started 2 years back. Fees is around 17 lakhs, 120 students. Currently, the students who are getting placed are getting a package of around 10 to 16 lakhs, so doing well, but it's a niche program. You got to be interested in analytics, otherwise don't take it up, because you can't start something which is so pure and so focused and then see I'm not interested in it. Okay. Then there's a new program called as a digital transformation program. This has started this year only. The fees for this is also around 17 lakhs and 60 seats. First year program, but Mumbai, NMIMS, brand value, I'm pretty sure it's going to brag that up. And digital transformation, the name suggests that it's going to be something which is well versed with, all the new technologies like AI, ML, and everything, which is what is the buzzwords, will be taken up out here for you guys. Okay. So this is our center of excellence. Then we have the last program of NMIMS, which is called as the NMIMS Pharma Management Program. Here it's only specifically for people who come from B Pharma, biotech, and BSc, these kind of backgrounds. But it's very well doing. You have good companies like Novartis and all of these which come on campus for pharma. Like you have Johnson and Johnson coming on board, the Lupin coming on board, Abbott coming. These are really nice companies which come for pharma, right? The fees is around 12 lakhs. Batch size is 120 students. Highest CTC is 13. Average sometimes goes low. It's around 6 to 7 lakhs. Depends on, how well the batch is. Of course, the whole batch which is there. But good companies, if you're looking for pharma specifically, the pharma and healthcare industry. And this year with the COVID, this has been a very booming industry. So you can expect the placements to also be better in the upcoming years. All right. These were four set of colleges which we talked about, the NMIMS campuses and programs which is there. Now we look at the non-NMIMS NMAT accepting colleges. So fifth on the charts is we have something called as SDA Bocconi Asia Center. I'm pretty sure you guys would have heard about this college. It's a very nice Italian college. Bocconi is based in Milan, which is there. This is their Asia Center, which is located in Mumbai, Powai. Very well, like the campus, it's a one floor campus, but it's got a complete European look towards it. You have all the international faculties who fly down from there and come and teach. So you get a lot of good exposure out there. The fees is somewhere around 25 lakhs. The batch size is somewhere around 160 to 180 students. Average CTC is 12.3 lakhs. Highest CTC is 19.8 lakhs. You can check out the more details on their website as well, but they have really nice companies which come on campus, like some of them which are there, like you have, Ferrero Rocher. I'm sure you guys have all heard of that, which is there. So you get to work with Ferrero Rocher, you get to work with Ray-Ban, you get to work with, finance people like an EY and ENY and all of these. So it's a good thing which you can look forward to. The next is we have got KJ Somaiya. This was the newest entrant on the block. Here this year only they have started accepting NMAT as a college, as an exam for their colleges. Good thing is, I've not put up the batch size because they have got a huge batch size because they have a lot of programs. So check their website. I'm sure you guys will get a fair idea about it. They have so many programs. There is general management, which is your MBA, normal, where you will choose your specializations of marketing, finance. There is MBA HR, there is healthcare, there is sports management, there's international business, there's financial services, there is IMC, which is media, marketing, communications, there is retail management. So you have a lot of options out here. And again, it's located in Mumbai. It's got an amazing, huge campus. I did my engineering from Somaiya, so I have lived the life. We have such a 35-acre campus where you have, a nice ground. You have great labs. You have good alumni network. You have great companies like a Nestle and a lot of good companies, in fact, that come on board. Nestle, Z, then you have your Goldman Sachs, all of these companies which come on board for different programs itself. The main program, which is your MBA program, the highest CTC this year for that was 28.5 lakhs. The average was 10.081 lakhs, you can say, which is there. So it's a good college, right? In fact, the cutoffs for it are also higher than your cutoffs for NMIMS off-campus programs. So you can understand from that, like the kind of elite peer group that you will get and the exposure you're going to get there. All right. Next, we have certain set of colleges which I'm looking at, where also you got a little global exposure and well-established, great industry and corporate integration, which is there. So we have got ISBR in Bangalore. It's located in Electronic City, which is like the heart of corporates in Bangalore. The fees is around 9 lakhs. Average CTC you get around is around 8 to 10 lakhs. The batch size again is going to be different because you have different programs. They have different programs. There's something called as an MBA program and a PGDM program. Then there are certain global opportunities where you get to choose whether you want to do one semester abroad, two abroad, or one entire year abroad. It's in your hand. You get to choose about that. And there's a new program which has been included this year called as the MBA in healthcare. Like I mentioned, healthcare is a buzzword these days, and it's going to be exploding out in a good way. The best part, like I mentioned, about industry exposure and all of them, they have a lot of eminent faculties. In fact, the director or dean himself, you can see, is from, he's ex-IM director, which is there. So they get a lot of lineage coming in there. There are a lot of faculties who are themselves from Wharton, Stanford. So you get to learn from their exposure, and you get a lot of understanding of what is happening in not just India, but across over the world as well. Right? So that's a great thing about that. Next on our list we have got is something called as the Jindal Global Business School. I'm sure you guys would have heard of Jindal Steel, right? So the same Jindal Steel group has their own B school, which is called as the Jindal Global Business School, which is located in Sonipat. Okay, NCR, Delhi NCR region may it is coming. So you're in the metro cities, which is there. The fees here is around 11 lakhs. Average CTC is 8.9 lakhs. Highest is 15 lakhs, which is there. The batch size is 120 students, and they have got a lot of global exposure. In fact, since we're talking about faculties, here you have faculties who are from XIM Ahmedabad, your University of Melbourne, Queensland, and lot of exposure. You should check out the kind of international global well established faculties which come on board. And you also get the opportunity, if you want to do study abroad, you can do that. You have 1 year which you can go and study in US, Dallas, or the other partner universities like Deakin and all of them. So you can make a choice. You can actually do 1 year India, 1 year global, so you get the mix of both of them. Plus you have a very high student to faculty ratio, which means it's like it's 1:8. So you have so many faculties on board. That brings a lot of academic, lot of industry exposure, and it helps you to soak in a lot of knowledge. So you have to make sure you are someone who's ready to work hard, who's ready to grasp all of these things. Okay, last but not the least, we have two more colleges in our discussion for today, where we are talking about Watson Business School. This is in Hyderabad itself. So I'm sure you guys would have heard of Hyderabad, where you have a lot of companies like the hub for Google, Microsoft, and all of them. So this gets an advantage. Both of these colleges are in Hyderabad, and they get the location advantage and proximity to these amazing companies. The fees, which is there, is somewhere around 18 lakhs there. You have a lot of programs there. They have essentially a very new, unique program called as MBA in BA AIML, which is Business Analytics, Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning. This is what is talking about being futurist ready. All the managers who are looking at techno managers, this is going to be an amazing program. You have your regular MBA program, you have MBA in financial services as well, which is there. You have great companies which come on board. Their average package is around 8.1. The highest CDC is 13 lakhs. You have some amazing faculties. In fact, the CEO himself who's there, he's worked for generations, you can say, in FMCG. Is like an amazing expert of marketing in FMCG. The vice chancellor, in fact, was my uh, ex marketing faculty. So I've studied all my marketing concepts from Amit sir. And you have some amazing other faculties like Dr. Roll and everything. Just check out the website. You will get to know what I'm saying when it's great faculties on board. And you have some scholarships also which they offer. You can check the website. It gives the details of how much scholarship can you actually earn as well, which is a very innovative thing these days, right? Last for today, we talk about is the ISB program of ISB Hyderabad, not the main program, flagship program, but they have this certificate program called as for the ISB Analytics. It's the AMPBA program. It's a part-time program which they consider 15 months. Fees is somewhere around 11 lakhs, but it's under the ISB wing. And if you're looking at analytics as your future, and you want to, keep doing multiple things at the same time, then you can look forward for this as the part-time program. Okay, I hope the video is helpful for you guys to get an idea about the various colleges, the various uh, in universities and programs that they offer. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Any doubts, any questions, drop in the comments where you can apply right now. I think all the colleges which I have spoken about, all the colleges which are the non NMAT accept or non NMAT accepting colleges other than NMAMS are open except for KJ Sumaya. You guys can apply to all of them if you're still looking for this year's admissions as well. Any questions you have, you can drop in the comments. I'll take that up for you. All right. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care and all the best.